There are many people who provide abortion care in the state of California, and generally access is very good. I have a full scope OBGYN job, meaning that I see people who are pregnant, people who need gynecologic care, and I see abortion patients, and I see all of those people in the same clinic.
But yet, once a month, you leave the state.
Yeah, I mean, I feel very privileged and fortunate to live in practice in California, where we face so few restrictions and where those patients are able to get care as part of their normal routine reproductive health care, and that's obviously not the case everywhere. And so I felt that it was important to provide care to people in places where that care is much more difficult to receive.
In zeker 16 staten van Amerika zijn wetten goedgekeurd om abortus strikt te beperken. Elke maand reist Rebecca vanuit San Francisco, Californië naar Wichita, Kansas om abortussen te begeleiden. Maar ook Kansas kan als abortusbestemming verdwijnen als het Hooggerechtshof het abortusrecht verder zou inperken.
You know, we are expecting a big Supreme Court decision that may put an end to Roe v. Wade. So we'll see what happens over the next few months in the courts, but it's a very tense time. It's a very sad time.
Dr. Taub probeert zich zo anoniem en onopvallend mogelijk te maken in Kansas. Ze moet aan haar veiligheid denken.
I sort of joke that it's like my alter ego or my my vacation home. It's like I'm always alone. I don't, go out with anybody, or I don't really know anyone here.
The hoodie is part of the disguise as well?
Yeah, I just put up my hood and put my mask on so they can't see my face when I drive in.
De abortuskliniek in Wichita wordt intensief bewaakt. Er zijn camera's en detectiepoortjes. Niet alles mag gefilmd. Voor Rebecca begint een intense tweedaagse.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
How's everyone?
Oh, good. How are you doing?
Rebecca krijgt voor de helft patiënten van buiten Kansas, zeer vaak uit Texas, waar abortus eigenlijk niet meer kan.
Let's see. We have 25 patients scheduled, but we just see who comes. We often have a higher no-show rate because of the barriers that people face having to make it to the clinic, whether it's taking time off work or traveling from another state, or some people come and then see the protesters and then leave. It's definitely happened. We've had people who have come in and said, I circled the block many times, I almost didn't come. It definitely happens that there are people who come and just can't make it through the doors.
Dit is de wachtzaal voor patiënten die een abortus willen. En dat is lastig, want ze worden beschimpt en toegejouwd als ze naar hier komen. En dus steunen ze elkaar. En ze hebben een hele muur gemaakt bijna met bemoedigende boodschappen voor elkaar. Zoals hier staan, don't be ashamed for coming here. Never feel ashamed for what you choose to do. Dus wees niet beschaamd over jouw keuze. Je hebt er het recht toe. Hier staat er nog eens, you are loved no matter what anyone says. Je bent geliefd, wat iemand hier ook over zegt. Dus ondanks de polarisatie helpen die patiënten, die vrouwen, elkaar.
Buiten staat een truck van de anti-abortusactivisten. In hun ogen is abortus het gruwelijke vermoorden van baby's. Een demonstrante die heen en weer loopt te prevelen met haar rozenkrans. Deze abortuskliniek werd opgericht door Dr. Tiller. Hij werd in 2009 door een anti-abortusactivist doodgeschoten in Wichita. Niet elke tegenstander van abortus is vreedzaam.
If there is a protester outside and he calls you a child killer, what would you say to him?
I would say nothing to him.
I have the impression that you see abortion as something to save people's lives.
Absolutely, yeah. And to save people's families and to enable people to care for the families that they have. Again, the same people who are against abortion in this country are also against, providing a safety net and providing services and providing resources to families in need. And so, when people can't, keep their job and have another child. When people can't afford to feed their children, then it becomes, very difficult to continue a pregnancy.
Abortus is veel eenvoudiger en veiliger dan vroeger. Het kan in veel gevallen zelfs met 2 pillen in plaats van door een curettage. Maar er is ook veel schaamte over de ingreep.
Yeah, there is a lot of stigma. People do feel shame, and that is a result of the ongoing and constant assault against abortion rights and shaming that the anti-abortion movement does of people who, again, need to access this medical procedure.
Zach Gingrich-Gaylord verdedigt publiek de belangen van het abortuscentrum in Wichita. Hij ziet al jaren hoe het abortusrecht wordt uitgehold in de VS.
I think it's important to remember for most of America, Roe has not existed for some time. We know from the Guttmacher Institute that 89% of American counties do not have access to an abortion provider in that county. So to me, what that says is that Roe does not exist for 89% of American counties. So what if Roe falls because of a Supreme Court decision, what that really is that the Supreme Court is catching up to the reality in America.
Het abortusrecht bestaat volgend jaar een halve eeuw in de VS. Maar er lijkt een terugkeer naar het verleden met steeds minder abortusrechten.
Millions of children lose their right to life every year because of abortion. In Texas, we work to save those lives.
It's about controlling people. It's about controlling women. It's about controlling reproduction. It's political. It's about votes. It's not about keeping people safe. We know that this is very safe. There's no medical argument for it.
In het westen van het land, in Californië, verwacht men een enorme toevloed van abortuspatiënten als het elders niet meer kan. In de hoofdstad Sacramento nemen Californische politici met groot enthousiasme wetten aan om de veiligheid van inreizende abortusplegers te vrijwaren.
California is literally the last stand for justice. As women in droves will come to California to seek care, we need to be there with them.
Together we can ensure that California remains a beacon of hope for women. Because what is on the line is not only our equity, our integrity, and our independence, but the safety and health and well-being of women who will make this decision no matter what the law says.
Rebecca Taub blijft op haar eigen koppige manier de strijd verder voeren.
I plan to travel for as long as there are places for me to travel to. I know that I'm providing care that people otherwise wouldn't be able to receive. It feels much more purposeful, and you feel like you're fighting a little war every time you go to work every day.